I just burned my dinner. That's all I have. I got some fruits left. I'm waiting for my tea. But it's nice. It's not even toasted. Just burned. Got some grapes. Got some cookies. Oh no. Some cookies. Some tea with like some questionable tasting milk. Not gonna lie, I think the milk went bad. Only had it for like 3 days, but it did stay out in room temperature for long, so there's that. I need a fridge. But you know what? I'm doing a lot better than what I was a month ago. Than a week ago even. You know, homeless cheaters aren't even supposed to be having spreads like this. So I'm grateful for that. But we're editing a music video. I've got a music video coming up. Sibu and I are working on it as we speak. Just, putting the final touches. I hope you enjoy it. As far as like the creative editing and whatever, I didn't want to do too much. Yep. I don't want to do too much. But I am telling a story, and I think that's what's really important to me now more than ever as a creative. Like, what is my story, and how can I lean into that story that I'm telling? How do I have it imitate life, whether my personal life or the life of others, the life of the collective? How do I tell the stories that nobody seems to be brave enough to tell? How do I say the things that it seems nobody's brave enough to say? And don't get me wrong, this is not like some political or social window into what's happening into the world. Like there's no social point, there's no social or political point to this current video that I'm doing, is what I'm saying. But there's definitely a story there. I don't want to reveal too much, but I think you'll really like it. Also, it's a video that I shot for a song that I released in 2023. And if there's one thing that this release taught me is that I really, really believe in myself. Because if stuff that I've released 2, 3, 4, 5 years ago, I'm still giving as much effort as I can with the little that I have to the best of my ability. I don't know. I commend myself for that. I pat myself on the back for that. It's also funny how the person that I wrote that song for is nowhere in my life anymore. Like they're a far cry. Completely removed from my space. Like I'm in a whole different timeline. Like I've jumped several timelines since then. As bad as the situation is right now, and as bad as it looks from outside looking in, there's a way that, I don't know, I'm in a much clearer space than I was before. Like my mental health space my emotional space, I don't know, I feel lighter than I did before. Even with things not particularly looking peachy right now. I'm surviving. And I'm surviving by my terms. I'm surviving doing what I want. I'm surviving by living by my rules. I don't know, I thought I should vent about that for a little bit, before I figure out what I'm going to eat tomorrow. So, we make this shit gourmet. We make gourmet. I'm going to remember this feeling though. And that I'll never be this broke again. So I'm going to enjoy this to the best of my ability. I'm going to enjoy this to the best of my ability.